So Curtis, did you know Davis County has almost 40,000 people over age 65?
That's a lot, Darren.
And nationally, based on national statistics, almost 16,000 of them still have a mortgage. And they may not even be in the right house.
Well, Darren, and that is a national statistic. 40% of seniors are still making a house payment. And that's a concern because if you're a senior, you're probably on a fixed income. You got Social Security, maybe a small pension, some things you've saved up, a 401k, and you're taking those out at an alarming rate nowadays because, hey, eggs are $1 or close to it, and gas is actually, it's come down a little bit, but still $4 a gallon for diesel, and that's a concern in retirement. Are you going to have enough money to live? Are you cutting back on your visits to your grandkids? Are you cutting back on, hopefully not medicine and food? And so if you're still making a house payment, we can fix that. We can use the HECM or the home equity conversion mortgage to, if you've got a mortgage, we pay that, we stop making that payment, and if you've got enough equity, we get you a line of credit that you can use to extend your retirement. And
so you've told me before, if we've got somebody that's not in the right house anymore, and they're looking, well, but if I sell my house, how do I buy another house and not have a payment? Can I do that?
You can, absolutely, Darren. You can use the home equity conversion mortgage to purchase a house. Let's say you own a home and it's worth $400,000. If you don't want a payment, you've got to put all that $400,000 down, and you're likely just moving across. And you maybe want to be in a 55+ community or a home with no stairs. I know my knees are 1,000 years old. Thank you, high school football. And I don't want to climb stairs in another few years. It's going to hurt. So with that $400,000, you can use a home equity conversion mortgage, depending on your age, to be able to buy more of a house and still not have a payment. No payment is required until you leave the home or pass away. There is usually equity after you pass away, so that your kids, if you want to leave a legacy for them, you can. But the important thing, you don't have a payment in retirement, which extends the ability to live, to have a better retirement. If you're not making a $600, $700, $1,500, $2,000 a month payment, depending on your income, that makes life a little better, doesn't it, Darren?
Well, yeah, and I know housing prices, of course, everybody talks about how much they've gone up. There's no way I could get into a home for $1,100 a month like I pay on my home I've been in for 20 years.
Sure.
But if I didn't have to pay at all, that would really be a great benefit.
Well, and with rates in the 6-7% area, your $300,000 mortgage is going to be a lot more than it was 2 years ago. So that's also a concern. So if you're over the age of 62, you've heard of the home equity conversion mortgage. It may have had a bad rap in the past, but those things have been fixed. The new version of the HECM is an excellent process. I know my wife and I are 18 months away from getting ours. And so then I'll have my one-level home, my big shop out back, and I'll be ready for retirement.
I'm getting there soon enough. So if you want to know more about the value of your home here in Davis County, my contact information is coming up. If you want to know more about how to make this work, how you could sell your home while the market's good and get a new home without a payment at all, and probably keep, in many cases, a lot of your equity. Yeah. And then that's where Curtis comes in, because he's the numbers guy.
And Darren here is my favorite realtor.
All right.